make units that should work together be dissected and have dissension between them, so you can better otherwise perpetuate your system of divide and conquer. And deprivation and religious infested dogma is what the universe has come here to let you know, that they are aware that you are doing this. They are aware that you are using banking practices to do nothing but stagnate the financial stability of all of the citizens of this country, as well as all countries around the planet. They are aware of the fact that all of these countries always constantly lie to the masses and perpetuate circumstances of war and aggression between the non-suspecting people, as to where you have the circumstances that we see in Cairo, Egypt right now today, circumstances that we saw the civil rights movement right here in America, the same circumstances that goes down to the small individual scale of the stuff that I've demonstrated to you with me having to go through all of your mistreatment of my desire to try to establish a measurement of trust in self, possible confidence that I could arrange inside of my heart to tell me that I can go out here and make a living for myself, so I don't have to be in a state of indecisiveness, of close to freaking homelessness. Everything that you selfish ass white men have designed on this earth for even your own white people and non-white people to have to venture down these highways of anxieties, of never-ending return, day by day, as you do go out to look for a job, knowing that it will not get a damn thing done for you at all. So I wanted to give you a description of how I see you and all of you, meaning the governments of this world. You, to me, are no different than Barack Obama, because the policies that he implements is the policies that the crackers behind him gave him to implement. And that means that you will follow those policies, just like all of the other white people in Congress, in the House of Representatives, okay, in Capitol Hill. All you guys know the truth and the steadfast ritualization of not getting out of line. You all know that could be very, very detrimental and offensive, as well as defensive, necessary for your success or failure in the game. And we all know that most people want to be successful. Now, when the earth has made this pact with the universe that she will do a certain function with all of her recipients and everything, and then for some reason she's questioned, why is this going on? And she responds and gives you, white people, as the culprits to a lot of misconceptions and incompletions that the universe is inquiring about. So now they've sent me here with the light ships, and the light ships is what generates all of these electrical formations that you see popping out of the ethers, especially the one that you see around the electrical junction boxes. They go in and out of the electrical centers of supplying electricity to the neighborhoods. What I'm saying is this: the junction boxes come into a neighborhood, and from a junction box you have a reduced box that supply the houses. So you had a big step down transformer that go to the junction box, and the junction box supply the big cable, and the big cable run to individual houses as it passes the house structure itself. The wire that is going to do most damage to this neighborhood and burn it up, and I do mean the neighborhood immediately around your center, the neighborhood that I found all of my problem in, with all those people who wanted to help me so much. I'm going to tell you like this: it's a 50-50 split. And even greater than that, a lot of people were never home. But in all honesty and all the generosity I felt, the average of the concerned European people in this city were 70% in favor of me having my business and 30% in negativity of me having my business. Which, what I'm saying to you by my observation, is that 70% of the white people in this city, Vancouver, Washington, are very divine, generous, essential people. That's their whole essence. That they are genuine people, that do not want to subscribe to slavery but know how to keep their mouth shut. They know how not to cross the line when they see black people being abused by racism because they don't want to be targeted themselves. So since the true dynamics of this circumstance is the way it is, they can see wrong but don't get involved with it, because it's better that my white ass stay white and privileged than to go out there sticking my neck off of the line for them niggas who won't even stand up for themselves. Totally understand that. I can totally understand that. Black people been through so much that they are afraid of white people, afraid of being ostracized, afraid of being deprivileged. All of the things that I'm going through right now for telling the truth about your religion and exposing your nationalism as being the crook. National thieves, national murderers, national liars, national sodomizers, national swine eaters, everything that all of the books of the universe despise and advise people not to be a part of is exactly what you guys run and stand at the back of a 20 million strong line. You stand in that line to get your chance at the perpetuator of this iniquity around the planet, okay? So what I'm getting at is this. I'm trying to tell you that my name is Asara Satepara. Now I showed you another episode that I've sent to you to prove to you my authenticity as an incarnated God. Now let me explain something to you so you can understand how this works. My reincarnation occurs because I am immortal, okay? Don't spend a lot of time looking at the manifestation of aggregates that's in front of you, because I am the indestructible light entity that is inside. If you kill this body, the light entity that's inside, you can't do anything with, because my greatness is in the green light that you see in all of the footage that I made prepared for you. Now I want you to understand, so I want you to listen really good. I don't know you no more than you know me, but I'm telling you who I am. I am that which encompasses all, which means the air that you breathe, you are only allowed to breathe it because of me creating it. I created everything in this universe. I know that's hard for you to believe, see, because I'm not just a voice talking to you out of the freaking ethers like you guys like to arrange in your Hollywood segments of how the universe works. But that has nothing to do with the true universe. The true universe is that I am you. See, the energy that's inside of me know you because you are the same energy that I am. And that's the reason why I'm telling you, the only reason why you're in the position to be having this interaction with me right now is because it's been universally ordained for both of us to be having this interaction with each other right now. Now understand that. Understand that somewhere in your life, many of them, trillions of them, all through the galaxies in the universe, you've been in so many different compositions of existences that the universe has ordained for some reason for you and I to be here on this earth right now having this encounter. Know that. Claim this for your own personal knowledge of self. So you're not a white man. You're not a Jewish man. All of that phony shit that you're going through right now is because you knowingly have come on this earth and grabbed a hold of some toolery that can help you be wealthy and deceive the people on the earth. And it's probably because you've lived a million lives in the past being this deceptive person. Just take my word for it. You're not going to sit up here and be the mayor of this city and try to convince me that you are not corrupt. Corruption is the biggest part of being a politician. We both know that. That's why I'm not a politician. Let me explain to you what I am. I am a universal monarch. My specialty is repairing planets. That's what I do. I repair planets just like your judge sit in the courtroom and try to repair cities by eradicating the wrongdoers and the crime committers, you know, meaning you guys. See, the power structure that be, if it was legitimate and honest and providing to all the citizens, there would be no crime. We all know that. We all know that this world is so chock full of abundance of concern for everyone else that it supplied all of the concerned commodities for everyone to have their ration. But you white people have went around the world and destroyed everyone's civilization and stole all of the props of the planet at the same time what you was not able to hoard off and hide into your freaking den of thieves. You chopped down so they wouldn't be available for other people. So you're literally eradicated all the food source on the planet and forced people to go into your grocery stores that you all own. Probably not you, but the whole big overall, that which try to encompass all, but doesn't encompass all, but gangsterize circumstance of delinquents and diligent, and I'm not diligently, but what I want to say is delinquent, diabolical decadence and decay of corruption all on the planet is where you guys fit in with your ball of confusion known as government. That's all it is. It's a ball of confusion all over the globe. Your little white faces with your sellout black faces helping you have all created circumstances of deprivation of the masses all over the planet. The universe sees how disturbing this is to people. The little girls being sodomized and raped and forced into prostitution. Same with the little boys. The Pope with all they little faggot shit going on in there. The hoarding of all the money. All of the corruption city to city where you underpay everyone and overcharge for every commodity. The credit scheme. The freaking insurance scheme rip off of this, where you make people have insurance for all these cars, which I've had all my life. Made a mistake, took a chance, going to the store one day, bad tooth, everything going crazy. You guys destroyed my business. Stuck together, even white people. Not all of them. A lot of them used to talk to me and tell me, I'm really embarrassed for the way they're acting. I know you're not doing anything wrong. White people come up to me and say, yeah.
Marriott Hotel. You gotta see this. What is this? Let me tell you what it is. It's the ocean. Pacific Ocean. What city is it? See that tower? See this whole seaboard right here? You see all this water? See these guys out here hanging out? See the sand? See the tower? That's what you should be looking at. That's why I want you to pay attention to the tower. Because the food with the power is the food that should own the tower. That's how it works. You do know that, don't you? I mean, if someone came in that had enough power to take over the control center that's in power right now, they could actually change the name of this from Seattle to Heliopolis. And then if the people didn't want to agree, we just murder the people. And all the people who didn't get murdered to wake up in the morning knowing that they live in Heliopolis, not Seattle. Look at this. That's water. This is the same water that you see flooding shit all around the planet. It has a life. It has a mind. It is calculating. And it's very, very abiding. It outlasts any human on earth, especially when you forget your true existence to be it. Let me show you. Look at this. It says science. What did that say? It says how round is the electron? Now, are they talking about the black dot in the middle, or are they talking about the green light around it? Now, I always say that Earth is an electron. There's someone out there who agrees with me, even if they didn't explain that to you. What you're looking at is the Science magazine is agreeing with the Asar that the green light is that which encompasses all. They put it right there for you to see it. Okay? Look at this. It says, American scientists, the proton problem. How is there a proton problem? I'm sure the proton doesn't look at itself as having a problem.